A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Ingredients are plenty. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
don't like the look of this.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. That's quite enough.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Right. Though no definitive records remain.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon the people rejoiced. For our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Can't stand this.
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
This bodes ill.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Deesa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity, if your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low.
There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of...
This looks as good a place as any.
I lament this calling I've chosen at times.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
My bed rules, and I shan't resist.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
What's this all about?
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Lessening our load.
Is there no getting through this door? Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
My magics are at your disposal.
earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
It's a hobgoblin! Lightning is its weakness and our strength. Now's the flames! The bolt is too late!
I shall intervene in flame.
Splendid.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Tis as you say.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Not die in battle. It's a far cry from being invincible.
A moment of indecision may spell our doom. How it goes? No crystal strength arisen! Unstumbled. Just one more bushel to bring it down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.